Hello, everybody. We're back. It's magic.
Magic.
Yes. So, today, really excited about this one here. Because this is something I've wanted to be a thing for a while, and it's probably still not a thing, but there's enough cards for it now. It's a snow deck. And not just like a deck that runs Snowlands and Scred and calls itself a snow deck. This is a snow permanent deck. Yeah. So I'm calling it Snowday.
With all the new Modern Horizons fun.
Mm-hmm. And like Into the North and Scrying Sheets. And that's about it from the original snow cards. But yeah, there's a bunch of fun new ones. We're going to try them.
And as for me, I'm running everyone's favorite deck archetype, Dredge.
Yeah.
Because of the very shiny new Hogaak.
Yeah, very good card.
So
pretty solid, man.
It's a bridge kind of list. It also has the new Carrion Feeder as an excellent sack outlet that's a zombie, which...
One of the best.
When you combine with Gravecrawler, it's just dumb. Mm-hmm. But it kind of needs like the zombies that made from the bridge, because you need to convoke, and because you can't spend mana on them. So you have to convoke with the zombies from the bridge, and then dredge... Or not dredge, why did I just...
Delve. Starts with a D. It's close enough.
Delve the rest out to pretty generally get an 8/8 on turn 2, which is pretty acceptable.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. So that's that. That's this matchup. We're going to roll this. So I'm thinking outside number, subtract inside number.
Okay.
So I rolled a 1 minus a 0.
Still 1.
So a 1. And you rolled a 3 minus a 7.
Which is -4.
-4. So I will be going first, and we will see you in game 1. Alright. Show my hands. This is what I have. And I am excited by it. Go ahead.
And we've got... those...
Whoop. Alright. Snow-covered forest and snow creature elf druid. This is a lot of terms in this deck.
A lot of terms.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. We're gonna play Bloodstained Mire going to 17 for a Blood Crypt.
Which scary one are you gonna have? Could be looting, could be Stitcher Supplier, could be Carrion Feeder, could be Gravecrawler. You have a lot of ones.
Or it could be the one you haven't named yet.
Oh, hey. I was getting there.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Yes. Fine, arguably. Here's a snow-covered island. 2 mana. Here's a Martlage's Slumber. Scrying 1. Bottom that.
That can slumber at the bottom of the library.
Sure can. And here's another Boreal Druid. Scrying 1. Bottom. Go.
End of your turn. I'm going to sacrifice him and discard a Stinkweed Imp.
Ooh.
And then I will replace the draw with that Stinkweed Imp.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I didn't really hit anything good.
There's a Vengevine in there, but nothing exciting.
I mean, looting's not the worst hit in the world, but...
Untap. Draw for turn. Verdant Catacombs. Which I think will just find me a swamp.
Okay.
Going to 16. play a Stitcher's Supplier.
Yep. Oof.
There's a very nice bridge.
And a Gravecrawler.
A Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
So, sacrifice my Stitcher Supplier.
So, that was the second thing you cast, right?
Yes. So that gets the Vengevine.
Not that the ordering is really that important, but yeah.
So I guess that happens when I cast this.
Yeah.
And then once that resolves, we'll sacrifice the Stitcher Supplier, which will get us a counter, and a zombie, and mill us 3.
Land.
Just get all lands all day.
That's what I like to see.
And then we attack for 4.
16.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw a card. So I'm going to start with an Arkham's Astrolab. So, scry before draw. Bottom. Draw. Cast into the north. I'm going to search out... You want Scrying Sheets or Frostwalk Bastion? I think I'm going to get Frostwalk Bastion, in case I need the blocker. So, Scry trigger from that. That's the beauty of Into the North. You can fetch Scrying Sheets or this. It's kind of cool. Normally, I think it fetches Dark Depths.
Yes.
Yes,
in Legacy, that's normally what it goes for. But...
Off of that, definitely keeping that on top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm up to 7. Not going to hit it this turn, but that's okay. Filter to a white. I'm going to cast on Thin Ice, and I'm going to put it on this land. Do you have any responses to that? Because this is like an O-ring type effect, so you want to respond beforehand. I enchant this land, and then when it enters the battlefield, I pick a thing.
Yeah, so I'll let you pick a thing. I guess we'll sacrifice himself.
Yep.
Get a zombie.
So yeah, now I'm up to 8. 2.
Untap. We have a Golgari Thug in there. Dredge 4. That was a very bad dredge. So I guess we shall Cathartic Reunion, discarding a Golgari Thug and a Stinkweed Imp.
Yep. It's pretty good.
We'll replace the first draw with Dredge 5. It's another bridge.
Bridge, pretty good.
I think I want the 2 draws, though. It's only dredged once.
You land?
Just a bit. And I guess we'll cast Hogaak from my hand by paying 2 Convoke.
Yep.
And exiling 5 things from my graveyard. Which will be those 5 lands.
Alright.
And then I will attack you for 4.
12.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Which I, of course, knew was there. But do I do that or not? Do I do this? I mean, I guess I'm not in great shape. That thing does trample.
Yes. It is an 8/8 trampler.
Yeah. Alright. So in that case, I will make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trampler. Tapping down your 8/8 trampler for 2 turns. And getting a scry off of that. That's fine. Leave it there. That's all I got. Good.
Untap. We're going to draw a card.
Okay.
Not what we wanted to do. So we will cast a Faithless Looting from hand. Draw 2. I mean, know what we discard. And then... I guess we cast a Gravecrawler.
Okay.
We didn't get a land to return our Dredgevine.
No vegetables.
So, it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Do it that way, maybe? Probably. 2 mana on thin ice on this forest. And I will...
Just take my Hogaak from me. He's gonna untap.
He's gonna untap, yeah. I think that's still the safe play. So, that's what I will do.
Yeah, no sack outlet this time.
Just gonna leave these off to the side. I don't think you have land destruction, so it doesn't really make a difference.
No.
Yes, and that is my 10th thing. Fortunately, 12, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could hit more vegetables, I suppose. That wouldn't be great. So, you're at 16?
Yes. I mean, you do have an indestructible 20/20 coming next turn.
I do. I'm worried about dying this turn, but maybe I shouldn't be.
Yeah, unless I somehow manage to get the other Venge. Even then, even if I get the other Dredgevine, I don't think I have lethal.
I'm going to filter one of those to a green, cast it into the north. And I'm going to grab a Scrying Sheets. So, get a Scry one from that. I think I missed one for my on thin ice, but doesn't matter. Had to shuffle anyway. So, Scry one. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go.
Untap. Upkeep. We're just going to draw for turn.
Sure. Not a land?
Faithless Looting. Do I replace one of these with a Dredge?
Could replace the second one. See what you get.
Can I see? Yeah, I guess I can. So draw one. Yeah, then we can replace the second with a Golgari Thug Dredge.
Sure. Thug. That one's 4.
Yes. Then we will play Overgrown tomb. I don't know if untapped or tapped.
Depends how scared of this you are.
Yeah.
It's an 11/11 at the moment.
And I also have to worry about that coming out next turn.
Yes. Doesn't have haste. Luckily. But, yes, that is a thing. We'll build a Dark Steel Colossus.
Yeah, it's going to be untapped.
Okay.
14. And we're going to cast our Golgari Thug.
Alright.
And,
That was only one this turn,
yeah,
right?
there's only one creature, so don't get the other Dredgevine. I will attack with a Gravecrawler.
I will block with this Boreal Druid
Ah, yeah.
to wipe out your bridges.
So I get 2 zombies. Oh, there's the third bridge. I didn't even see I hit my third bridge.
Oh,
That
you
was a
got
bad
3 in there?
attack.
You got 3 in there? Maybe that's actually not worth it, because then you can make enough blockers for my tree folk. Do I just take 2? Is that actually better?
I think that might be.
I'll take 2. Going to 10. I thought there was only 2. I'm like, I can deal with 2, but
I mean, you
3's
guess
good.
you could have just killed that too. That was your other option. Was Tree Folk.
Sure, but then you still get a bunch of zombies.
right. Yeah, right.
Which is
You don't
what,
wanna
the
kill
thing I was trying to avoid. So I'll get this. This actually shrinks this guy, though, because it's not a snow creature for some reason.
So now he's down to 10.
Now he's just down to a piddly little 10/10. Draw. Glacial Revelation.
Oh God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
Yeah, and I see a card that I really didn't want to see in that. So I think you've got me, barring some shenanigans. Just draw a few cards, though.
I probably, yeah, there's a few cards. I probably do, and I guess I should do it first, because it is a little bit better to do it that way. So, yeah, land for turn will be snow-covered forests. And then, thank you. So we will filter one of these to a blue, 2 more. There's another tree folk. I will tap down the vegetable this time.
Or veggie.
Which puts this back up to a 12. I'm at 10. I'll attack you for 12.
Yeah. I will block 1 point of it.
Okay.
Going to 3.
Yes.
And when Golgari Thug dies, 3 zombies.
And you get to put something on top.
And I think I will put a Stitcher Supplier. Or no, not a Stitcher Supplier. Carrion Feeder on top.
Okay.
Then we will untap.
You stay staffed. Yeah. That way.
And we will just draw for turn. But I don't think I have enough toughness to survive this turn at 3.
Yes, and you are 1 attacker short of killing me, I think. Yes. Even through that.
It's got 2.
I mean, theoretically, I guess you could get some Dredgevine actions, but I mean, either way, there's a 20/20 in the air, so you have to kill me this turn, or you won't.
Yeah, so I guess we just go for it. Carrion. Oh, no. Insolent Neonate.
Yeah.
We will sacrifice him and discard a Stinkweed Imp to dredge that said Stinkweed Imp. 1, 2, 3,
Fourth bridge.
4, 5.
That probably does it, actually.
1, 2, 3. And then we will cast our Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
Which is our second creature cast this turn. Bloop. And bloop.
Yep, that's exactly enough. Oh, you had 2 in there. Never mind. It's more than exactly enough. Oh, well.
And then Fun will cast this Gravecrawler.
Yep.
And then we'll sacrifice said Gravecrawler to put a counter on him.
Yep.
And get 4 zombies because we can.
Yep.
And then we can attack for 2, 6, 10, 20.
Yeah, and at best I can block these 2 and take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Come to -2.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So that was game 1, and we will see you in game 2. All right, game 2. Show my hands. That's what I'm working with. Yuck.
And we've got those.
All right. Here's an island. Here's an astrolab. Draw a card. Go.
Draw for turn. Here is an Overgrown Tomb untapped. 18. And we're going to do some supply.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Ugh. Eh. 2 out of 3.
They can't all be winners. Enter go.
Draw. Redundant, but I'll take it. Slumber. Go.
Untap. Upkeep. I think for draw we're going to dredge 5.
Yep. It's a lot of grave crawlers.
That's a few grave crawlers, yes.
Luckily, that one's kind of redundant. So, I mean, like, it does add up, I guess,
like,
in terms of
If
power.
there's a Vengevine in there, it'd be a little terrifying. But
Yeah.
Marsh Flats, and I see that my swamp has made it in there, which means I'm going to have to crack and go to 15 now.
Yikes. That always happens in decks where you run one basic for that very reason, or for, like, Path Exiles or whatever. Always ends up either in the graveyard or in your hand.
A Blood Crypt.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you know what? I think that's fine. So we're going to cast a Gravecrawler.
Yep.
And then cast Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
Sadly, no Vengevines. But we do have a Hogaak. So paying 2 and exiling 5.
Yep. That was what I was counting for earlier.
And then we will attack you for 1.
I will take 1, going to 19.
And it is your go.
Draw. Snow-covered plains. I'm gonna bottom that. So that's up to 5. Thin Ice him.
And sack him just for a counter. I'll sacrifice him for a counter.
Scry 1. That's fine. Leave that there.
I'll also sacrifice this.
Sure.
Getting a Stinkweed Imp, which is probably what I needed.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. Go.
Untap. Dredge.
Yep.
We'll get these exiled. 3, 4, 5. And, 2 Gravecrawlers.
Yep.
Attack you for 2.
17.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. There's a snow-covered forest. Scry 1. Bottom of that. Four mana. Tree Folk, tap down a Gravecrawler. Scry 1. Bottom, I think. Well, actually, I think top for that one. So what I'm up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always one short. Go.
Untap. We're just going to draw for turn.
Okay.
Verdant Catacombs. We're going to get the band back together with our 4th Crawler.
Oh my god. There's a lot of those.
And,
Quadruplets. Apparently.
pay 2 for Hogaak, exiling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. We still
He
got
has arisen.
another Hogaak.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we will Verdant Catacombs. 14. And I'd love to find these Blackcleave Cliffs, but that's not an option.
New. Could we grab Swamp?
No, that's been exiled.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, so I've
You have no lands?
I failed to find.
Really? Wow.
I thought those were fetch lands in there. They were not. I milled all my lands.
That's impressive.
Well, I have Blackcleave Cliffs in here, so maybe I'll draw one. But
yeah, I guess that is a lot.
yeah,
There's
I
quite
only
a
have
few
2
swamps.
Overgrowns, 3 Blood Crypts, and a Swamp
Wow.
as my fetchables. And, yeah, those are gone. But I got all my grave crawlers, so
Hey, it's something.
it's something.
You got that 8/8. It's pretty big.
I do have that 8/8, but you have a 9/9.
Mine gets bigger.
And I will attack you for 2. I will recast them from the graveyard.
Yep. Give him vigilance. Why not?
Sure, go.
Draw.
So this was at 9?
Yeah.
You have 10 written there, so I'm worried.
Oh, I do. Yeah. No, it's only 9. You are correct. Only 9. Yeah. And I drew for turn. Thin ice. A lot of thin ice.
Yeah, and that Hogaak's under some thin ice.
Just put these all in the same land since it doesn't really make a difference. For my land, scrying sheets. Scry 1. Bottom.
So many choices.
Activate this. Attack you.
4.
So, what am I up to now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, 12, 13.
I go to 1.
Go.
Untap. So I think that we're dead anyway. So we just We just draw and pray. I really wanted a land to cast this card in my hand.
6, 8. Go to 9.
4.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I can leave.
You only
the
need
guy
7.
around.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Only need 7.
The boys got a risen Acropolis, which, you know, is impressive and all.
It's third time, too.
And it's your go. This bridge for the flow.
Oh, yeah, that would have
My
been...
hand was like,
Not very good.
if I get a Faithless Looting, this hand is the best.
Yeah.
And I didn't
God,
get a Faithless
that would
Looting.
have hurt. You had legitimate options, and none of them were good for me. Yep, so get that man. Draw a card. I might as well go for, the 4th Thin Ice. So, Astrolab. Too bad. Boosh.
Blah.
Sure. Pretty sure that does it.
So, 20 plus...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So, minus 8,
3.
3.
So 23.
23.
So, I got a negative 22.
Sweet.
Dead.
I guess I could have played another one of these. just to, break the canon.
Yeah.
A little bit. But, yeah. All right.
You know, just Schrodinger's Merit Lage.
Yeah.
Both in the ice and out.
So apparently the way to win this with this deck is just make sure that the ice is super thin. So, see you in game 3. All right, game 2. Go ahead.
3.
All right, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got...
Doo-doo.
Whoop.
Slap. What I got. Alright. Should have called this deck Snowballs, because it's just like throwing a bunch of snowballs at the opponent. None of the cards are that good. They're just cards.
You have a 20/20 indestructible snowball. I think that's pretty good.
It does get Path.
But yeah, Path does exist.
Yeah.
Bloodstainmire, we'll go to 19. We'll fetch out that land that we don't want to mill.
Mm-hmm. I would say the Tree Folk's legitimately good.
Yeah, the Tree Folk is... Yeah.
It's actually kind of scary, but almost everything else in this deck is just because it's cheap and has snow written on it. Also, Slumber, 90% of the time, I'd rather it just stay as an enchantment.
Yeah, the scrying seems so powerful. Mm-hmm. Scry off your lands.
Yeah.
Silly.
Well, plus we haven't even seen one yet, but there's that flash flying guy that draws a card, too.
Oh.
That's really sweet, because you get to scry first and then draw.
And here is a Stitcher's Supplier.
Yep.
Which will mill myself 3. Great crawler.
1 out of 3.
Enter go.
Draw. Excitement. Snow-covered forest. And a Boreal Druid. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. A Blood Crypt. And an Altar of Dementia.
Ooh.
So I go to 17.
Interesting.
And I will attack you for 1.
I will take 1. 19.
And I guess we'll just sacrifice this now.
Sure.
So, target player, which will target me,
Yep.
will mill 1. And then 3 from the trigger.
So it's power?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So with Hogaak, it could be dumb.
Yeah. Imp's okay, the other one sucked.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Slumber. Bottom. And I guess I can do this also. So I will. Astrolab. Scry. Yeah, that's fine. Draw it. Go.
Untap. Do we dredge? Don't think we dredge this turn. I think we just draw. A Blackleaf Cliffs.
Excellent timing.
And a Desecrated Tomb.
What is that?
Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 black bat token with flying.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
And it is your go.
We don't have any this turn? I guess. Yeah.
I have a Gravecrawler, but I don't have a zombie.
Scrying sheets. Scry. Ink sheets. Do that. Yeah. Into the north. So that will fetch out a Frostwalk Bastion. Tapped. Giving me a Scry. That's going on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close. Icehide Golem. Scry 1.
Just a 1-mana 2/2.
Yeah. And put that on the bottom. Boink. Attack you for 1.
I will take that. 16.
Go.
Untap. Upkeep. I will dredge 5.
Yep. So that counts as leaving a graveyard? Is that right?
Yes. So because this leaves my graveyard, my hand, I get a black bat. And we don't have black bats.
Fairies are good.
Fairies are good.
Pretty close. That's pretty sweet.
And then I think we'll cast a Golgari Thug. And sadly don't have a 1-drop to get those 2 Vengevines back this turn. So it is your go.
Oh! You can't Gravecrawler because that's not a zombie.
That's not a zombie.
The other one is. I was like, why
And that's
can't
a
you
black.
just Gravecrawler? But yeah, that's a bat. Oh, that's funny.
So no, I can't Gravecrawler.
Good.
Yes.
Untap. Draw. Redundant. Here's a snow-covered forest.
Actually, I know what I could have done that turn now.
Could you? Oh, you could have Hogaaked, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can Hogaak next turn. Scry 1. I'm gonna bottom that, I think. And a Glacial Revelation. Look at my top 6. Get any snow permanents. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 permanents.
3 mana, draw 6.
Pretty good.
And there were some good draws in there.
There were, yeah. Played my land already, though. Unfortunately. But 6, 7, 9. I mean, I guess that's really the only thing I can do, isn't it?
2020 doesn't have trample though,
No, it does not have trample.
which is very nice with
Good,
bats.
good to have that bat there. So I'm going to cast On Thin Ice, and I'm going to On Thin Ice your... I mean, I guess it flies, and you can't really get a ton of sweet value out of it, so I guess I'll hit the fairy.
I will mill myself for 1 in response.
Yep. And that puts me up to 10. Scry 1. Bottom that. And that doesn't have Death Touch or anything?
No.
You probably don't want to attack, though, because then you just... I mean, you got better things, I imagine, but... Oh, you don't, actually. You don't have any better dredgers than that.
Nope.
Go.
End of your turn, I'll sacrifice this to dredge myself 1.
Oh, right. I guess it wouldn't have made a difference.
So,
it's so weird. I look at this board and I don't see a sack
so
outlet that I'm familiar with.
So when he dies, I will put a Carrion Feeder on top of my library.
Sure.
And then I will untap and draw for turn. And not dredge. Because I will just cast a Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
And then I will cast a Gravecrawler from my graveyard.
Getting a bat?
Getting a back, which gets a bat. And then, because that's the second creature card I cast, I get 2 Vengevines that enter at the same time, so I only get 1 bat from both.
Is that how that works? Oh, one or more.
1 or more. So I paid for the Gravecrawler. And then we will sacrifice the Gravecrawler to get a counter. And then I will cast a Gravecrawler.
Yep.
Getting him from the graveyard, which gets a fairy. And then I think I'm going to cast this Hogaak from my graveyard.
Okay.
So tap 2, exiling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get a Hogaak from the graveyard, which
Yep.
fairy.
Pretty good.
And then we will attack you for 8.
Nothing great in there.
And it is your go.
Alright. Upkeep. Get a 20/20.
Boom.
Boosh. Draw a card.
Now the question is, do you have 4 tree folks to tap all my fairies?
Well, I can't cast 4 Tree Folk this turn, unfortunately.
It's on thin ice, all of them.
That'd be great. Just do that, bash for 20. What do I do this turn, though?
I didn't even think of that. I should have exiled my Stitcher supplier to the Hogaak because it would have left the graveyard at cost and got an extra fairy.
Oh yeah, I guess technically.
Bat.
Yeah. So here's a Slumber.
So is
Again,
that going to crack
Flavor fail.
immediately? And
yeah, I'll just keep the old one.
I guess
It doesn't have Summoning Sickness.
when you just need to scry a bunch on this turn.
Sometimes it happens. And an Abominable Tree Folk, which I will tap down Hogaak with. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I will sacrifice Hogaak
Yep.
and mill myself 8 cards.
Yep. Yeah, you pretty well assembled this contraption, I believe.
And that was 2 Bridge from Blows.
Yeah,
It's going to get
that's
real
it.
dumb real fast.
That's it.
Untap.
Oh, I guess I gotta scry off of the thing that I did. Put that on the bottom.
Upkeep. Our best dredger is still this Golgari Thug. So, dredge 4. There's a bridge. There's 3 bridges.
Three bridges.
Only 3. So... go to combat.
Yep.
That's tap. Oh, but that could die. So we don't want to go to combat. Because you got a 2-2. So no attacks.
Okay.
Don't want to lose my bridges. I was thinking I could attack and see if you trade, but then I noticed that you have this 2/2 also.
Yeah.
Because the other two are at least big enough. So we'll sacrifice Gravecrawler, which gets us 3 zombies. Mm-hmm. And then we will cast ourselves a Gravecrawler, which gets us a fairy. Mm-hmm. And a counter on this. And then sacrifice a Gravecrawler. Mm-hmm. And we'll do that with the rest of my mana.
Yep.
So we get 9 zombies total. We get 2 more fairies. And we get a Gravecrawler on the field.
And I believe he has one more counter on him?
Yes.
And all that?
And then we will cast this Hogaak, tapping 2 of the zombies. Mm-hmm. And exiling 1, 2, 3. So, with 2 zombies, and exiling 3 lands, and a Stitcher's Supplier. I guess a Insolent Neonate.
Okay.
And since 1 or more creatures leave my graveyard to that, I get a fairy. And then when Hogaak enters, I get a fairy.
Yep.
And I think that's all I can do this turn.
Good.
Yes, because I already went through combat. So it's your go.
Keep the old one. Draw. Well, I haven't seen a single one of those yet, so I guess it's good to see one. But I'm still very dead here. So, scrying sheets. Ice Fang Coddle. Draw. Filter to a blue. Tree Folk. Tap Hogaak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they're only 13s, which is not nearly enough to get over anything, but still, hi-ya. Because I got nothing else to do, and I'm dead next turn. In a million different ways.
So, I mean, yeah, we just do that.
Uh-huh.
But that's 13 power, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That is so conveniently a 2/2. So we can block like that. So 13, 14 would get through.
Yes.
I think we can let 14 get through.
Yep.
Cards in your library.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 37.
I think I know how I'm going to kill you.
All right.
So, before damage, I will sacrifice these to mill you 2 cards.
Yep. So,
And then take 14. Go to 2.
go.
And, end of your turn. Mill you 8, 12, 16.
60.
Which gets me 9 zombies. And then I will immediately sacrifice those 9 zombies to mill you 18.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And I guess this Gravecrawler to mill you 2. And then take my turn. Untap. We'll just draw for turn. And I think it is your go.
So untap, upkeep. I will scrying sheets, look at the top card of my library. If it's snow, I may reveal it and put it into my hand. Doesn't exist.
Yeah,
so.
it's not snow.
But just to make sure, I'll do it again.
Do it again.
And then I'll go to draw. You got me. All right. Well, that was a beating. And, yeah, we will see you next week with some more Horizon stuff, probably.
Yeah, I mean, this was probably a bad matchup for that snow deck, but...
Any matchup's a bad matchup for the snow deck. This was a backbreaker right there.
My single
a card I've never seen in my entire life that conveniently blocks 2020s. Yeah, so that was that, and we'll see you next time.